Hi everyone. It's been a while since I made a long form content video. It's been like, I don't know, 6 months or something. So I just want to say some things to, um, I want to say that I think I'm ready to update my channel. I don't think I like my channel the way it is right now. I think I want to do some different things just for fun and keep things fun, keep things light, keep things positive. I try to do more serious things, and I see that I don't always get a lot of views on those videos. And I also see that I get a lot of comments, like not even criticizing me, but just kind of making comments on how I feel, and like not everyone like agrees with me, and that's not a bad thing. I never think that's a horrible thing. I think that's actually a really beautiful thing that people have the brains to make their own decisions and really think for themselves. And I want to make it very clear that I never want to convince anyone to believe what I believe, because what I believe is just what I believe. And it's not a bad thing what I believe in. I just believe that, I'm a romantic, and I know I'm a romantic. I know that it's good for me to stay celibate. It's good for me to stay a virgin. It's good for me to practice those things. And I just don't like dating. I just don't feel comfortable dating anyone. Even now or later in my life, I don't think I will be comfortable dating people. And it kind of goes beyond my appearance. I know some people might think that I don't date because of the way I look, and I'm not going to really get into that. You can probably guess what I mean by that, of course. But it's like, it's kind of more than that for me, because even when I'm doing my workouts, even when I'm doing everything right, that's a very personal part of my life, by the way, like the whole workouts and like healthy lifestyle I've been doing for the past few months. But I'm going to say that I know my appearance will change, and it kind of scares me in a way, actually, because at some point people might consider me as conventionally attractive as my twin sister. I do have a twin sister. I don't really talk much about her. I think I mentioned her once or twice, but I don't think I mentioned her that much either. But I will say my twin sister is of a normal weight. I am not of a normal weight at this moment. And regardless of that, I just feel like I have a right to privacy. And, my lifestyle is changing rapidly a lot of the times for the better lately. I mean, it was not for the better the last 4 days, but it was just 4 days. I forgive myself. I move on. It's okay. I don't need to be perfect, but I do want to be consistent. That is the truth. And as you can tell, I'm just in my room. Not in my room. I'm just in my house right now with my kitty cat, Mimo. You can see him in the background. He's really sweet. And more than that, I have a few more things to share. I feel like this channel has really taught me a lot of things. Even though I only have like 28 subscribers right now, that's okay with me. I don't need a million or anything. Like, I've only been on YouTube with this channel for like, I don't know, like maybe 6 months or possibly less, like a little less than a year, I would say. So I don't see it as a horrible thing that I don't have like 50 subscribers right now. I just don't. Like, the subscriber number to me matters a little bit, but not like too much. I wouldn't say like I'm really concerned with the number. For me, I more so consider the views, and I mostly post YouTube shorts, so I don't blame people for like not looking at my long form content, because I don't really post long form content as of lately. I've mostly been doing short term YouTube shorts specifically. So, and also my polls, they're very like non-existent in the terms of people like don't vote at all. Like, I get very few votes. I get very few engagement with the posts in particular on YouTube. Again, like, that's fine. I just like, what I'm trying to say is, I really love YouTube. I love being on YouTube. I saw a lot of beautiful comments on my posts lately, especially like on my YouTube shorts specifically, not just the regular posts, like just the shorts. It really makes me very happy. Like, you guys have no idea how happy it makes me to see just like one or two positive comments, because sometimes in the past I would get very negative comments and I would feel like they were really unjustified. Like, some of them were just like hating on my appearance or hating on like very like small things that didn't really make the most sense because they just weren't mentioned in the video at all. They just kind of like pieced together that on their own, and it was really disappointing when people would do that to me. All I can say now is things are a lot better, and I'm also getting better with my boundaries too. I realize now that it's more important to just get rid of comments you don't like. You can just delete them. You don't have to block every single person, but just at least delete the comment. That's kind of the bare minimum. Some comments you've noticed I've left up, like Ricky, we all know that person, but I leave her comments up only because it's kind of like a warning to other people that, you know, if you post this kind of stuff, I'm not going to respond to you directly. But I know I did call her out in like a YouTube short one time, but that was just for fun. Like, it wasn't anything serious. And I think even Ricky recognized that. That's why she left me alone. Because at the end of the day, I don't really care about the haters. I don't really care about the people who leave me a million comments hating me. I don't care about that stuff. I just care about positivity more. I know some people say, oh, isn't that pretty cheesy? Doesn't everyone say that? It's like, but it's true. Like, do you think I would like to read only negative comments? Like, that really is not fun to read negative comments. And at the end of the day, they don't really bother me extremely. They don't bother me much at all, if I'm being really honest. I just don't like reading them. It's like, would anyone like reading that kind of crap? It's like, no, of course not. That's why I prefer my content to be more positive, to garner more positive attention instead of me posting negative things and garnering negative attention. It's like, you know, I'm not trying to get people to hate me. Like, my God, like, no, of course that's never my goal. My goal is just to share my thoughts, and I always thought that was a good thing, a beautiful thing that people do that, especially on like TikTok, Instagram, Reels, and, you know, any part of the social media space there's where you can post a short form content. I really appreciate when people share their reviews. I think it's a really nice thing because I don't always know what people are thinking because, you know, that's just life. I don't know what people are thinking in their heads. You know, I have friends, I have family, but they don't share every thought with me. So it's kind of fun when people do share their thoughts online because they're sharing like pieces of themselves that they wouldn't otherwise share to their family and friends because they might get judged. They might not be accepted. So posting online is kind of a good thing to do and a bad thing too. I mean, it's not the best or the worst. It just depends on how people react to it. But as long as your opinions are like, I think, appropriate for each video and they're not like super rude, it's okay to have different opinions. More than anything, it's okay. You don't have to be a conformist. You don't have to agree with everything I say. You don't have to agree with what they say or whoever they are. But I will say, if you see anything that you don't like that's really bad and harmful, absolutely just report it. Don't even comment. Don't share the video. Just try to take it down through your own measures. And if it doesn't work, just leave it alone. The best thing you can do for content like that is just, you know, ignore it, put do not recommend, block the person, report them as many times as you want. But after that, if it doesn't work, you just gotta move on. You can't focus on those kind of content videos because unfortunately those things do exist. Even on YouTube Shorts, it's really sad that people post things they really should not be posting, and it's very, very heartbreaking actually. I'm keeping it vague on purpose because, you know, YouTube is let's say a little picky about what goes on YouTube in terms of wording. So yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Like, we don't need to sugarcoat anything here, but you get the point. Anyway, yeah, well, enough of my yapping. Thank you so much for watching. And don't forget to say hi to Mimo. Mimo says, good day to everyone. I'm going to take a nice rest. He's sleeping so peacefully. He's so good. Aww. All right, everyone, bye.